Get the smoke on you.
Oh, no.
Good. I think you need a timeout.
Guys, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning into our YouTube channel or Facebook channel, whichever one you're watching us on. We're the Pest Interceptors, and we specialise in removing bees from crazy places that they get into. We do bumblebees, but mainly it's honeybees in chimneys and places like this. This bee removal should have been nice and simple. It looked simple from the outside. It was a beautiful, beautiful house. It got 2 colonies, virtually identical situations. One was on one side of the house, one was on the other. We knew that the one side, the bees were a little bit more aggressive than on the other side. They'd already stung a few people as they'd just been walking past and things. But we had no idea just what the difference in these 2 colonies was. What you're going to see in this first part is how things should go, and the removal went beautifully. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to tell you exactly what happened, because this one's just shows you how even when everything goes to plan, it still can be a bit of a nightmare. But day 2, oh my God, the things you're going to see on these videos, okay? First of all, you're going to see how it should go, like I was just saying. Then you're going to see what it's like to deal with what we think were Africanized bees, or what we used to call back in the 80s and 90s killer bees. They even made movies about them. I think one was called Swarm, wasn't it? That was a big one. Hello, Pino. What you doing? Here's that trusty little dog. So what you're also going to see is me getting... I've been a pest controller for 10 years. I've never really been scared of what I've had to do, but a couple of days in, I'm absolutely petrified. Every morning I'm waking up and thinking, oh no, I've got to go back to this hell. And hell is what it turned into, absolute hell. You'll see me running away, you'll see the builders at one point have to jump off the roof of the building because they're getting attacked. You'll see robber bees coming in from other bee colonies in the area. So to add to all our complications, it's an absolute epic, to be honest with you. At one point I think I'll get 15 stings in one go, which was fun. Ricky, he seems to escape yet again, but on a video that's coming very soon, he actually says the fateful words, "I haven't been stung for quite a while," which I think I say at the start of this video. I think it was a 2-year run without any stings, but how I wish I hadn't have said that. But be warned, there will be expletives, there will be swearing. If you're our American viewers, you might not even know what the expletives mean. But when you see what happens to us, I think you'll absolutely understand 100% why we would swear. So enjoy what you're watching, and please subscribe. And if you find this informative and educational, please share it, and don't forget to tick that little notification thing down the bottom. So when we put a video out, you're the first people to know about it. And please enjoy. We've enjoyed putting this film together, and it was kind of interesting to watch just how scary it really was. Adrenaline's a powerful, powerful drug. Get plenty of it in your lives, just like the Pest Interceptors do. Thank you. Okay, this is one of the 2 colonies we're going to make to try and take out over the next few days. As you can see, this colony is really, really busy. They seem to be really aggressive as well. In fact, I'm definitely going to be putting my bee suit on in a minute. Woo.
They're so busy.
You can see them all on the wall there. Look at them going in and out. That's a big colony, we think. But I've got the funny feeling that this one might actually be, because you watch this. So around the corner here, in almost an identical kind of position. So let's have a quick wander around here. Whoop. And then we've got this other colony, which is like in an identical position up in here. As we can see, this is a like calmer colony. It's just 1 or 2 going in at a time. So, first things first, Rick, what should we do? Stop taking that board off, I suppose. Let's expose them and see what we've actually got inside. Yeah, could be an interesting few days' work, yeah. So one of the first things we're going to do is try and calm all the bees down. Ricky's just lighting the burner. I'll give it a pump.
Yeah.
I should twitch on it.
Yeah. It should be on its way.
Just keep the top on.
Oh crap! Oh no, it's not.
And I'll give a good couple of puffs of smoke in the entrance point. This one, we decided to do this one first, didn't we?
Yeah.
We think this is the original colony, you see. And we think what's happening is, basically, when it swarms, and all that.
Yeah.
So basically, when we think what's happened is this, when this colony has swarmed, which is how they procreate basically. So the queen from here will have left with all the already flying adults, and what gets left behind is a couple of bee eggs, sorry, that hatch out as soon as the swarm leaves. That swarm's gone round the corner, and all that's left here is a couple of queen eggs. They hatch out at the same time, and then they basically have a fight to death, survival of the fittest. The fittest queen survives, she takes over this colony, and all the bees that are left here are called nursery bees, and a lot of them, most of them, can't even fly, so they'll stay in there, get used to the new queens, and then slowly but surely, as they get a little bit older, they'll start going out and collecting what needs to be collected for the nest. The one round the corner, that one we think is the swarm that left here with all the bees that can already fly. That's why they're already a bit aggressive. They've been around the block a bit maybe, and they're very, very busy building the new colony. So they're in out, getting wax, collecting honey, pollen, whatever they do. Yeah, so we'll give them this, because basically what will happen, I think there's a fire about, and these bees inside here, they'll start to eat as much of the honey as they possibly can, which basically makes them like, we've all had the feeling after Christmas dinner when you can't move. That's kind of what happens to the bees. It makes them a bit more lethargic. They get that fat that they find it hard to sting you as well, because they can't actually bend their abdomen to get the stinger in you. So we'll let the smoke do its stuff, and then we're going to start taking this apart, I think. Okay, so Ricky's going to start cutting this now. So this is where they're going in and out, but looking at the size of the void space, we're going to cut it there because we want to get it back nice and neat, don't we? Yeah. Are we not going to cut it at that cut there?
Oh, that one there?
Maybe. Because you want it, because it's going to go as long as the furthest joist, isn't it? But then we've got to get it back together for the customers.
Well, I suppose I'll cut it here, because I've got to run it all the way down there as well.
Yes.
And I've got a blunt blade.
So let's see what happens at this end. So far, so good. They don't seem to be going too mental at this end. So the vibrations don't seem to be making them too mental. They're all right down this end so far.
Yeah.
So whether we're still miles away from it, let's just hope it's not gone up in the roof, yeah, or in the cavity wall. And you see, this is part of the problem, you see, for us, because the truth is people always want a price, and it's like, how much to get rid of these bees? Well, we don't know what we're going to find inside there, you know, and we're not going to start taking your house apart, you know, to do a quote. So the truth is we have to start the job and see what we find. We don't know what's going to be in there. Let's just hope to God they aren't inside the cavity wall, because that's just a nightmare. I'm going to stop recording for a little bit here, because this is going to take quite a while, as you can see. And again, this is why it's so hard to give people a price over the phone, because, you know, this could take us half an hour, could take an hour, could take 3 hours, we don't know, until we start taking things apart, and we don't know what's behind it, like I say. So wish us luck. Okay, we're to the last bit.
Isn't it?
Well, there's one all covered in pollen, look. So again, that kind of says that this is the original colony, doesn't it? Because the fact that they're taking in some big pollen sacs like that means they've got comb already built in there. Because if they had no comb, they've got nowhere to put the honey, so they wouldn't need the pollen. So Right, the next bit then, let's see if we can lever this out and see what's
behind it.
Now Ricky's going to reveal all, let's see.
Easy.
And the sun's about to come around that big old tree in a minute and really get us nice and warm, innit? Here it comes, look, here comes the sun. Anything yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And it's, oh, that looks brilliant. They've done a proper job and bricked it up right to the battens.
I see. See, because the truth of the matter is, most pests, I mean, I'm not going to class these as pests, but it's all down to bad building practices. And it looks like this house might have been built properly. You'd expect that when I think it's about 2 million quid's worth of houses.
Nearly there. Oh, there it is. We found it.
Can you see the colour there?
Yeah.
Can I just move that along a little bit and I'll have a peek with the camera?
I'll open it up if you want.
Oh, there's one already come out, look.
Oh. It's not been kind.
Yeah, I've got the end of that. I wish I'd have stuck these nails the other way around because I nearly had that go through my foot then. Ooh.
Come on, snap.
Oh, yeah. How did I not get stung then? Thank God for having hairy arms.
I wasn't expecting that. Jesus.
Oh, I think I'll put my back, give them a bit more smoke. I think I'm definitely going to put my suit on now.
Yeah.
Because I've gone 2 years without getting stung, so. Is that because I'm sensible? I doubt it. So one last look with the. Maybe another smoke.
I think it was just a matter of the bang. I think the bang's what set them off.
Let them go. Let them calm down a bit. Right, suit time. So my theory on what's gone on what's happened here seems to be right, because basically this is all the newer comb at this end. So the entrance point is over there. We've exposed all this now, but you can see that's all old comb. So which tells us that they've got no room left. So, and what they've done, silly bees, they've filled up the gap to get into the next area that they could have filled up, but they filled it up by mistake. So a bit of a silly bee there, but there you go. So this will be honey in there, I would presume.
Well, it is empty.
It's empty. I suppose it's a new comb.
Maybe.
Okay. As you can see, they're all clearing up all the honey. Quite a few bees there, mate.
There is.
Right, let's start taking it out. What we got then? So we're going to start taking this out from this end, yeah? And what we're going to do, we're going to clear back from here until we get to the honey, and then the honey is going to go in that nice clean container, old comb and old wax in there, and then we're going to get to this bit which is packed of bees, and we're going to slowly take it out and try and find the queen as we go through it, and put all the brood and useful bits of it into these frames that I'm going to put an elastic band around them. And then basically the bees at a later date, they'll actually, once they've connected all the comb back to these frames, they will chew through the elastic band and they'll pull it out the front of the hive, which is always a lovely thing to see. So I'm just going to
try and get a
take
piece
one more
out
of these out. As you can see, it's all very slow and methodical, and you can't rush these jobs in the slightest, because if you do, you end up getting stung and you mess up the job. So, speak to you in a bit. Okay, so we've got to have a little bit of a
I'd say it's a little bit of a break, but the truth of the matter is, what happens as when bees or wasps or bumblebees, when they start stinging, when one of them starts to sting, what happens is the rest of them will follow the pheromone and they'll go and sting in the same place. Kind of weird one, this one, because there's some builders here, and every time the builders use this truck, the bees go mental. It must be the vibrations of it or something. The bees really don't like it. But every so often we have to have a quick stop for 5 minutes, give them a smoke. Oh, you can hear them now.
Wow. It's like a car starting.
Yeah, and I put the suit back on, I think.
Nice.
Hold on, suit's on. Okay, so this is all the honeycomb that we've been taking out, or Rick has been taking out. And we can see now all the bees on there. Amazing stuff, isn't it? But then the fun really begins, because this is where the main load of the bees are, look. And we've still got to get all those out, and we've got to put those in that there hive over there. Show us how much honey we've got so far out of there, dude.
Oh wow, I didn't realise there was that much in there.
So that's just out of that one section. It looks like that's honey there. Who knows what's underneath all this. Okay, so a bit of a change of tack now. So what we've done here, this is where all the honey was, all the honeycomb full of honey, and this bit here that you can see is absolutely rammed of bees down to that bit. So that section was all honey. This is all bees, and we're presuming that the queen's going to be in there. We've got to try and find her.
Noise.
Wow.
Let me get the camera close so you can hear that.
Use the smoke to move them away from the bits of comb that we want to get to, and then Ricky's going to pass the comb over to me, and I'm going to use elastic bands to fasten them in these frames, and then the frames go into there, and then at some point we're going to hopefully find the queen and put her in there. That's hilarious on your head, by the way.
Well, they're all over the back of my head as usual.
They loved the top of your head last time, didn't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so as is always the way with bees, so we've taken out this little section down here, and basically many years ago when the builder was building, they accidentally put a hole in the felt that goes underneath the tiles. So as an added nightmare, now what we're going to have to do, well Ricky's going to have to do, he's going to have to take off the tiles if he can.
I've cemented them in.
And they're all cemented in. This is where you love bad building practice, isn't it? But, what a nightmare. Okay, so
Back to the original plan.
back to the drawing board type of thing, yeah. Okay, right, get that big section out there. That one there, because they've all come back down again quick.
This one here?
Yeah.
It's stuck to the top, isn't it? God's sake, mate, it just keeps breaking off. Look at the pollen there.
Oh, wow.
It's really
Shall I
nice.
take that off you?
Oh,
what's
Jesus.
that? Oh, let's hope the queen went on that bit.
That is just nectar and stuff. So
I'll just shake that in there, and that's mainly honey again, I think, isn't it? So if you just hold it to me this way. So these eggs here, they're drones or males, which are basically only used for one thing. They're the dumbest of all the bees, the male bees, and yeah, so they don't need a lot of them because they're just there for mating. It may sound a little bit cruel, but the truth is even they don't want too many drones, so we don't want to take too many drones with us. It's all about just sex for the drones. One-time wonders, make love in mid-air. Apparently you can hear them ejaculate from 2 miles high, so I heard there once. It's quite impressive, I suppose, isn't it? But that's it though, that's the whole life cycle. So they mate, drop off and die, and that's a new queen mated.
They want to sound stupid.
Yeah, well that's all they need for, isn't it? That's why they got massive eyes on their head.
This is some brood.
And the eyes wrap round their head, don't they? So they can just see upwards mainly, looking for the queens flying above. Is that good stuff to put in there?
Yeah.
I'll put it out on the side until we get some really good stuff.
Oh, I've got something crawling up my belly.
Don't forget all the time that we're doing this, we're always looking for the queen as well at the same time.
Trying to find one out of 50,000 bees. Yeah, it's a shame about that hole in the roof, isn't it? They're all going up there.
Oh, yeah, I bet you the Queen's gone up there, mate. I tell you now. That's the way life is.
Problem is out. Do they have a loft space that's accessible? And
You know what we could do? We could stop here for a minute, let everything calm down. Let's go and look up in the loft. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go and do that.
Yeah. Oh, I think we should take this piece off. It's about to
Okay,
fall
yeah,
off.
let's get that one piece out then. I'll get a rubber band on the thing ready again. Let's go up in the loft and see what's up in the loft. Yeah. Okay, so now we've got to come in, and you can see the length of the here. We've got to come in right from the other end of the building, down here. And Rick, do you want me to pass you there?
Yeah.
Because there's a hole in the felt basically, and we could see the bees gone up into the felt, we think.
You can see the propolis on there, so I'm going to try and open this up and see.
Is opening up a good thing now, or?
Well, if they start crawling up here, I'm going to just shut it off quickly. It's honeycomb up here.
Is it really?
But no, it's all bone dry, like it's not been used for ages. I just heard a beat.
Maybe we should push some of the insulation down there to stop the queen running off up here like that one the other day.
Yeah. They've done a brilliant job here. Look, they've even stuffed the insulation all the way down there.
Well, thank God, because otherwise them bees would be up here now, wouldn't they? They wouldn't have gone across the joist. They'd have come up into here and built a comb.
I'm just trying to get a feel of the building, to be fair. That's the cavity wall there, I can feel.
Oh, we've got a big piece of comb there, isn't it?
Yeah. Nah, I don't think they can get through that, which is really good. So,
this has been at one point because of the comb that's there.
well, that's what I'm saying is the roof will overhang. The roof will overhang over the bricks, and the bit here,
Okay,
they'll be in that.
So push some insulation down into there then.
Yeah, just to stop them. Oh. Wedge that in there. Stop them coming up into the loft.
What do you think about the other
It might as well. There we go.
Okay. Lovely. So let's go and make the journey back to the outside world. Christ. Yeah. So again, if anyone, oh my head, oh Jesus. So if anyone ever says to you, yeah, we'll do it, it's going to be an easy job and all that, they don't know what the hell they're talking about. So yeah, ring the professionals, ring the Pest Interceptors. Right. Oh, I can't believe I just hit my head lot. Okay.
You can unplug it if you want.
I just got to go back down here in a second, haven't I? So you're going to bring that out now, are you?
Yeah, I'll try.
So this is, hopefully this could be the last piece of comb.
Massive pieces of that.
So when Ricky brings that out, again we're going to try and get it into there. We still haven't found the queen yet. So hopefully she's going to be on this piece.
Oh wow.
Well, just concentrate.
Holy cow.
Okay, okay, right, let's slowly down the stairs then. Jesus, that's massive. Okay, got one a step and another one and another little step. Okay, bring it to me this way. Jesus Christ. So let's get started to spot the queen then. Let's steady as we go then, no rushing. Steady as we go. Okay, so
the top is very soft.
how are we going to do this then? Are we going to...
We'll just have a look for a minute.
Yeah, it's got the clip.
That there, maybe, next to them drones.
That's a drone. That's a drone, isn't it?
Right.
Turn it.
Can't really.
Oh, you don't have to just stand there. Let me just stand and look and observe.
Fucking say.
Language, Timothy. Oh, whoa, there. I've got her.
Oh wow!
I've got it.
Well done, man. That's very obviously the queen. Don't crush it. You ain't got it.
I ain't got it. There it is. Have I got her?
Yeah, flipping out.
I've got
man.
her. Look.
That's made me happy. That has.
Yes.
Wow.
Queen bee. And
Oh, she's got out.
She's got out. Okay.
I've got a queen tree in my pocket, my right pocket.
She just fell on the floor.
Oh Christ!
Oh my Jesus Christ! Come on, Queen bee. Come on, Queen bee. Come on. Where did it come out? The queen? She just walked straight out.
Straight out of it, yeah.
Made in China. Say no more. Yeah, there it is. Made in China. Okay, so now I need to put Queenie in the box. That's her there in the bottom. That one there.
These look like extremely calm in my hands.
They are, aren't they? So if we put her nearby, will they? You don't think there might be more than one queen, do you?
There's potential.
Because they don't seem too madly inquisitive about this one.
But at least we got it.
We got one, man. So this needs to go in here and in the box. Queenie.
I'd help you, but I can't.
I know, mate, I know. It's terrible timing, isn't it? Then we slide her down.
Put it to the bottom, yeah, because she won't be able to
the
get out the
bottom.
bottom. Perfect.
Can she get out? Is she still in there? Yes, that's her there, isn't it?
Do you want to wait another minute just to see if she'll get out?
Well, if she gets out, well, it's better to be in the hive, isn't it?
Well, not she flies off.
Look, she's trying to get out. Look how fat her body is and all full of... I presume that's... is it 1 million eggs she can lay in a lifetime or something crazy like that? Right, let's get her back in there then.
I'll show the camera these again.
Yeah, so let's try and get that in this next frame. We only need 2 frames, aren't we? 2 knife Ricky! Okay, let's...
We don't even have the cameras even showing us. This top section's all honey, by the way.
So I can cut across the top there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the first thing we need to do.
Do you know you want to smoke them so they come off it, or we'll just try?
I think I'm just going to go across. Move these
Sit
ones.
this on here somehow. Oh wow, the honey's just pouring out the back. I'll go there.
We don't stab ourselves in our fingers even when it comes to the other end. Oh, there's a bit gone. Okay. Okay, little bee.
Just there's just so many of them.
Well, we know we're not going to kill the queen now.
Well, yeah.
Because I caught the queen! I caught the queen.
Fair play. I didn't even see it.
Got me specs on, dude. Got me sexy specs. See, that's brood there, I think. Or is it just capped honey?
Got that Terminator vision now.
Yeah. I'm going to have a split headache tomorrow, that's the thing. They're not even proper glasses, are they? I'm just bloody from Poundland glasses. Oh, look at that idiot stuck this.
Oh man, I'm sweating so
Okay,
much.
so I reckon get rid of this bit. That's a good bit, yeah.
So up to there where my finger is.
Yeah, because there's nothing on this bit here, is there? So let's just...
There's some brood, but it's not...
We could have slide it in somewhere else. It's going to go in now. Just. Right, what we need to do then is drop that somewhere over there.
Right there, and I'll put it on cushion.
Okay, so now you need to get that end. I've got this end a little bit to support the weight. You need to get that end in between that band button.
I can't believe the queen was there. I honestly thought she was going to be up in the loft somewhere.
Okay, we've kind of done too good a job here, Rick. Get that one over. It takes a bit of pressure off us as well, you know, because now we ain't going to kill the queen by accident. That's going to hold anyway, isn't it?
Right there. Maybe go over a bit more, like to... Oh, throw shit in. Look at her doing that. You see how they're doing this? Look.
Oh wow, yeah.
I'll probably pinch that off.
Make sure there's not another queen in there, though. Let me just grab that.
Because if we had another queen, we could put it in the other hive that doesn't have a queen.
Are they walking up? They're walking in. They're walking in.
Wow.
Yes, baby.
That's amazing. Do you want to get the camera and show them that?
Okay, so this ain't recording now. Actually, it's just 10 minutes of it. Okay, so you can see. Oh, there's a drone. Look, that big one there. That's a male bee.
Look at these on the back.
With big heads.
Look how you shake it and they all move together. It's like one
Right,
mass.
now the queen is in here, right?
So watch this. Watch this now. Give it a minute or so.
Here they
Look
go.
at that, look at that.
Here they go.
Wait a couple more seconds, they'll start.
Any bees?
I know.
Look, they're starting now.
That was me, that was. I just blew on them.
Look, they're going.
That's it.
In fact, you should be able to drop that down a little bit. You'll be able to see them actually
Climbing in.
doing the actual bee. The beeline. The blessed beeline. Go and find your queen, ladies. There's a stupid drone. Look, he's like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
I feel so relieved that you found that.
So this drone here, it's got massive wings with that one. I'll be whacking that one then. Awesome. You know what? We'll get a bit more of that combing, and that's our day done, mate.
Yeah. You're right there.
See, when we're going about fanning on our other videos, you can see this one here. Where am I looking? So this one here and these ones, they've got their bums up in the air, and you can't even see their wings. They're going that fast, and they're blowing backwards, and that's taking the pheromone of the queen. And it's Ricky's got
Here's a little
drone.
Here's a little dumbass.
Dumbass drone. Yeah, that's brilliant, mate.
They're all doing it now, look.
Yeah. Now hopefully what will happen, that's going to make those up there realise that this is their new home down here. So I think we get some more stuff in the colony.
Yeah.
And
Start putting stuff in.
Eiffel Tower!
Whatever that means.
IT crowd, man. Okay, definitely recording this time. So, because we don't have two shots at this. So, the state we're at now, we have the queen, she's in there. Right, she's inside that little hole there. You can see one or two on the outside there, they're going, the queen's in here, the queen's in here. Right? So,
We'll just show them what's going on.
what's going on up here is there's loads of bees all confused, they don't know what's going on. Look, what's happening, they're saying. Don't know, we've got a load of bees up here as well. And what we need to do is get these bees into there. And nature being nature, we don't even know whether these bees are all our bees or what we call robber bees, and they're coming to take advantage of a colony that's weakened because of what's been going on. So what Ricky's going to do, he's going to get a clump of the bees, throw them down onto here, and then hopefully they're going to walk into there.
And cross our fingers.
Come on! You have to like do it blind, I think, Rick.
I think I'm going to have to, because
You have to like put your arms up underneath it and scoop some in.
Just guess.
Just guess, yeah. And try not to hit the thingy with your ladders either, with them. Well, you could actually place them down on it. Maybe place them down.
I've got a handful of them.
Handful of bees. Put them in the thing. Are they getting the message? In they go, in they go. In they go. Look at them go. Brilliant. Let me try and get that side a little bit. In they go, in they go. Now pull your arm back so that the trail goes further and further. That's it.
Hopefully they put some pheromone.
That's it. Now just drop them on there. I know that looks a bit rough, but look, and these ones straight away, Rick. These ones here.
Yeah, they've made a line now. So that's exactly what we want.
I'll press something up. Let's have a look at these on the outside, all fanning away. There's a beauty, look. The bum up in the air, that's how we like them. There's one with a little bit of pollen on the look, so that one there. That one there, that's got pollen on. Just on one leg of pollen. There we go. Now watch. Here they go.
It's mad out.
Oh no!
Oh no!
That's upsetting. I've only got one glove on.
I'll do it.
Get out of the way.
It's too many.
Keep going. Look at that, on earth that moved. That's great. They're all off that already, look. It's that piece of comb.
It's probably this brick, it's probably been sliding that way ever so slightly.
Okay, there's another bit of...
The hell's that noise? Oh, a drone.
A silly drone. There he is. There's dumbass drone. Look, in he goes.
Let's put that one in.
Okay, next clump to throw down, dude.
What's that?
So, we'll go again to see if the technology will let us do it. Ricky's putting his hand up, all blind into there.
Just leaving all this out here so they can help us clear up all this manky honey. We can melt it down and keep it for future things. This is some pretty old stuff, this. Plenty of bits of pollen in there. Now they're all happy in here. These are a lot nicer bees than the bees around there, I'll tell you that much.
Oh, how right Ricky was. If anything, he had underestimated just about what was about to unfold in the next day. Basically, tomorrow you will see the nightmare unfold. It's an absolute, I get battered, Ricky gets battered, we all get battered. It's a nightmare. But I think you'll enjoy it. I think it'll be good. So keep on viewing. Part 2's coming up. And please, 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 if you do find this informative, educational, or just entertaining, please, please, please subscribe. It really helps us small businesses. And why not hit that notification button down below as well, or the bell down there. I think it's still a bell, I'm not sure, but I struggle to keep up with the technology. But this is a great video, and please keep watching. Thank you.